Good morning. How y'all doing today? As you know, this is Lambert C. Davenport calling from the OG Wolves Den. You know how I do it every day. If you don't know, my number already is 917-862-3353. My email for those who want to get down with organic gold, feel very confident within themselves and understand exactly what I'm saying throughout this whole video clips that I've been showing here and now. You could go straight to tastycalf.organico. That's with a K, not with the C. You must see my name, Lambert C. Davenport. And another thing, a lot of people is having problems just trying to get lotions and soaps and toothpaste, because what y'all do is when y'all go on the internet, y'all don't go to the URL, go straight to the top. Many of y'all go through the search engines and you're not going to get my name and my particular website that way. You have to go straight into the chat board, straight into the bar at the very top and placed in uh, you know, tastycalf.organico. Okay, so please do that. Once again, it's tastycalfe.organigo, organogold.com. Okay, now, let's get into the real deal. What are some of the real deals? Uh, well, lately I was asked the question, and I'm gonna ask y'all this question. I posted actually on Facebook, uh, and and the question is, it goes like this. I'm gonna see if y'all know it. Y'all can post me back. Y'all can hit me back. Give me comments. Leave it on this site, or you can go to my Facebook page and friend me, Lambert C. Davenport, and friend me and leave your answer to the question. Here's the question. Okay, this is 5 ways to help guarantee success. Now you're ready for the question. Okay, the question is: once upon a time, there were three frogs on a log. One day, one of them made a decision to jump into the pool below. How many frogs were left on the log? What I'm writing about is taking action. Okay, uh, a lot of us, we tend to be what I call fair wishers, dreamers, and not people that take action. You remember, I have a formula. The formula is, right, your energy plus your force equals your value. That is action. Okay? Without action, there is nothing. Even when you have a thought, that thought have to become actions to make it a form of reality in this existence that we have right now. Okay? So many of us, we have to start to take action. Okay? The decision is great. Your decisions to jump into the pool below. But what is your actions? You understand? You the three frogs. You got your buddies with you. Y'all like do a team and everything like that in this company Organic Go. But there's something that's not happening. It happened, but it's not happening anymore. It seems to settle down. And that is our actions. That's our actions, period, regardless of what we do. Many of us have this fear factor, and I always talk about fear, man. Because fear is like the biggest enemy of them all. There's also other negative emotions and feelings that actually brings down your frequency level of your positivity that you have. It's like you are what you eat. The substance, the things that you eat gives you energy to what? Do what you need to do, right? Why? Because it's science. What happens is the sun that we have brings in energy, photons, into those particular items that we have. Uh, we eat meat, but technically speaking, we're not supposed to really be eating meat. But for all intents, purposes, or whatever, we can't get over all of that stuff. We eat meat. So the sun that gives it fruit, if you notice, especially predators and things like that, they eat what? Vegetable eating animals. And they get all their proteins and stuff from what? From those particular animals. So some of us are predators, and that have to do with a lot of our genetics, and also that have to do with a lot of the illness and elements that we contract because of the food that we eat. And we are not thinking, oh, these animals have the same digestive system we do. We're not thinking of that because the reason why we've been hoodwinked a long time ago by our educational system. Our educational system has created many of us to be what is known as labor force workers. Regardless if you consider yourself a doctor, a nurse, a lawyer, a judge, whatever, you work for somebody. You get paid by somebody. Okay, you're not the orchestra of that job. It's like people and my job right now, we have the biggest thing. I'm the person that lives in the building 641 West 169 that was in the newspapers lately about blue collar workers being discriminated and being basically targeted by hospital affiliated um, real estate agency or real estate incorporation, and now they're kicking people out of the hospital residential areas, quote unquote, divide and conquer techniques, y'all, for nurses and doctors to move in. That's what was said, but I know that's not the truth. The truth is this: Wahi, what is the new name? WAHI, just like they changed Harlem to Soha and all of this, right? Okay, it's funny that they have to change names and the places they went to. Like there's something wrong with calling it Washington Heights or calling it Harlem. A oh, that's the place where it's negative at. So they have to change the name to bring in what? A new face, to give it what? A different value. You understand what I'm saying? So their energies and their force equals their value, and their value is to make the neighborhood change dramatically and change it up. They have people that are coming from downtown in different sectors coming into this area. They are building a new hotel on 168th Street and in Amsterdam and Audubon, right? That's like right off of Broadway, like 2 blocks radius down. And I'm looking at people. The hotel is basically for people who come from around the world or whatever, that have family members in the hospital, and we don't have that much room in the McKean Pavilion part for the people. Rather, they have substantial amount of money or whatever, we don't have enough room for them to stay in these particular type of suites that we have also adjusted in the hospital. And I want to give y'all a quick history on the McKean concept of people that are movers or shakers, or people that have certain credentials or allowed to influence the masses of people. They get to stay in these so-called luxury areas of all hospitals. Almost every hospital has either a room, real quick, a room, dependent, or they have these elaborate floors, and some floors are locked down. You can't even get into it. Um, what's the deal about that is that hospitals itself used to be for the paupers, the poor people. Okay, and if you go back to, we're not talking that long. We're talking about 40 years ago, 45 years ago. That's not that long, y'all. If you go back, Hospitals also had a thing with colors and creed and everything like that. So certain people could not go to the hospitals, or they went to certain hospitals and they still had the treatment that they are receiving today. You know, from the long waiting and everything. If you go to uh, medical centers or what I call satellite hospitals and more classy areas, and you'll see that these people's service is faster. But you know something about that. I'm not jealous about that situation. I understand that, basically in true reality, there's a spiritual warfare going over here. And it's really mental. You know, they said once the devil got your mind, he's got your body, he's got your soul, he's got everything. Because a lot of us, we forget that it's spiritual. That's why I love the organic gold concept. Because organic definitely means it comes from the earth. And you got to understand something. If it comes from the earth, right, we came from the earth. So they're talking about on the sixth day, we came from the earth. And then it's got gold. That means it's shiny. So on the seventh day, God rests and he show his brightness to us. You understand? So it's an opportunity from God. I'm just going to break it down to you. It's an opportunity. Why? Because it's doing something back to us. See, what they're trying to do is make us transhuman and non-human in the sense of we have no more feelings and compassion and stuff like that for anybody. We think that what happens outside in the world is a joke. We don't want to come together. When we unify, it's just the emotional feeling, relief exercise. The very elite know that. Anytime they want to kick us, remove us, displace us, whatever they want to do, they do it. And the reason why they do it is because we have no power within ourselves because we allow ourselves to be lied to. We believe in the lie. You understand what I'm saying? We believe in the lie. So me, I'm trying to get people to fight back, to take back control of your life. You have these bosses and everything like that, these institutions. We all took psychology 101. Come on, y'all. We know about the Dr. Skinners and the Pavlos and the Standing Milgram programs about, obeying authoritative people and stuff like that. That was the mock drill with the prison and the inmates. And it was a mock drill, and people thought somehow or another your mind starts to make it be real. So I mean, that's what they're doing on a larger scale. Forget about it. There's other psychologists that's involved in this whole dilemma of imprisoning people's mind. If you take the mind and you hotwire it, and you jump wire it, jump start it, you change the neurons energy of it by using all types of electrical devices around you now, throwing off your frequency body. Now you have to go through all types of different measurements to get healthy. Some people look at why people can't lose weight, like what's going on with the obsession about getting healthy and losing weight and so forth like that. What is the real agenda behind that? Well, I can let you know something. When you want a mouse to run faster in a treadmill, you put a piece of cheese in front of it, dangle in front of you, and you keep on running like this, trying to get that cheese, or you put that carrot in front of the. He's trying to go forward to get what? The carrot, knowing he's never going to get the carrot, knowing that the mouse in the treadmill is never going to get that cheese, but he's running as fast as he can. He's never going to get that cheese because it was set in front of him in a certain position that they knew the distance from him to get that cheese or to eat that carrot or whatever is going to be impossible because there are barriers set in front of the person. You understand? This is what Organogo has taught me. It has taught me to start to take control of my life. I didn't even realize how much other people have control of your life. I'm talking about your boss and things like that. Don't y'all realize that technically speaking, we are all wage slavers? I don't care if you get a salary, and I don't care about your titles or none of that. I seen a dude lately, he's made $325,000 a year, and he's complaining like that's not enough money. But then when you calculate and look at his lifestyle and where he's living and how he's doing, number one problem is he has no truly tax deductions whatsoever. They take 48% of his taxes. Why? Because he doesn't have a business. You understand? If you get a business, at least you can reduce a lot of those taxes. You can make stuff that you do normally within life, as long as it's like it's everything that you do is now related to your business. Most of it. So that's a big, huge tax reduction. I feel sorry for the man. But then he have to live in a comfortable environment for him making his income because we're like crabs in a barrel, y'all. We hate each other from prosperity, man. You know, that's how they keep us poor because here it is, the poor, we just throwing money to the rich, wealthy people all the time, just every day, constantly, every second, constantly. We get mad taxed and everything, and we just throwing it, throwing it, throwing it, throwing it, throwing it, throwing it. And when somebody comes up with a great plan that's from us, from the same barrel of crabs, and say, hey, man, we not damn crabs. We got the breath of God in us that makes us higher than everything on this planet, and we're allowing the planet to die. Shouldn't we supposed to? We're supposed to be the keepers of this planet, and we allowing these rich people to rule over us and to take total control of our whole planet, to pollute our water, pollute our air, pollute our food supplies, and pollute our mind and pollute our damn soul. And if they could take our spirit, but that's God's. They can't take that. We need to fight back, y'all, for control. And I'm going to tell y'all, this is the key ingredient. Get a network marketing business. And if they stop it there, stop them. Because the reason why they really want us healthy is because they need us to work faster. Remember, in the Bible, it says that the devil time is short. So what does he start to do? If this is the devil's work per se, right? Per se, right? What he's trying to do, he's trying to make you work faster for he can have certain things implemented. When certain things do happen, he still can work his little magic into that great big time that, you know, the end of the world, wherever, you know, is going to happen. Many people don't believe it, you know. But here's the thing. You don't believe in that. Okay, you're not religious. Fine. Boom. I busted out. You believe in Isaac Newton. Energy is something that cannot be destroyed but transformed. What is our main purpose? We are nothing but energy. We are collective consciousness of energy. We bring other things that are non-existent into existence. Think about that. So when we say we don't have power to change things, it's because we don't want to change things. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want to do things. Oh, people said to me, Lambert, I can't join that business right now because my plate is full. Next morning, I see the person with a cup of coffee. I say, hey, smart idea, great investment to invest in others, still making the wealthy rich. That's what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Or you wake up, you brush your teeth. Do, 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 do. We got OS smiles. We always smiling. You know why? Because we taking back our life, y'all. Yes, there is somebody up top that's helping us manufacture the products and everything like that. But it also is giving you self-actualization. That is the highest epitome of the pyramid for Maslow's hierarchies of needs. Self-actualization, y'all. So that's what I'm bringing to you. Self-actualization. Come on, y'all. Get up. Smell the coffee. Drink the tea. You know? Drink the hot cocoa. Okay? Brush your teeth with OS Smiles. Wash your soap with that beautiful G3 soap, man. Put on that velvet lotion. You understand what I'm saying? Invest back into yourselves. Don't be that frog on the log to make a decision to jump below. But guess what? The frog never jumped. He just made the decision. See, that's the answer to the question. I see y'all. This is Lambert C. Davenport. You can look me up on Facebook or just join. You know, take that leap. Okay, you're not the fraud. You actually taking the leap. You are committing action. Tastycafe, TastyKafe.organogold.com, y'all. Come on in, embrace it. Let's get this unit together. Let's get this form of collision together, and let's make ourselves wealthy for once in a while. Plus, I'm gonna give y'all a key. Get a group of people and double your damn pennies, double your dollars, double whatever you can, and let's work this out. Let's get some residual income. Let's get some leveraging going on. This is what the wealthy people do to us all day. Believe it or not, it is the poor that makes the wealthy more wealthy. Just think about it. I'll see you later. Signing out.